Good day everyone, my name is Graphics. Today we'll be looking at this exercise on Lamis Theorem. Now we are given the sides, but we are not given any of the angle, and we are told to calculate for the weight. So what you have to do here, solution. So what you have to do here is, if I draw the structure, like we're having a string that is at 200 Newton is applied to it at one part of it, and there will no weight added to another part of it. Now what has happened? This weight has developed a tension, right? So I will call this to be tension 1. And also here we have another tension, and I'll call it to be tension 2. Then here also we have another tension, I'll call it tension 3. Start again. So if I am to draw this, I'll be having something like this. So we know that from here to here is 60. So if I divide this like this, right? So here also will be what? 60 centimeter. So this point will be x unknown. Here will be 60 minus x. Now after that, we know pretty well that here is 45 centimeter and here is 30 centimeter. Now we know this is our angle 90, and this is, of course we'll be looking for x, so this is our what? Angle theta. This is also our angle 90, and this is our angle theta. So let me count this point, whereby 90 is, let me call it P, and I'll call this point here Q. So what we have to do next, we have to consider triangle. We have to consider triangle. This is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D, right? So ABP. So ABP, right? So our angle is at B here, let's assume. So let me draw it out. I'm having something like this. So you watch and see. So this is X, this is P here, which is at this point, this is A here, this is B here, right? We will have our theta at this point here, right? I'm drawing this out again, and this is my 45 centimeter. So we assume we'll call this point maybe Y is the height. Is that okay? Now after doing that, applying, this is H here, this is Y here. So applying Pythagoras theorem, we will say that the longest side with the hypotenuse square, 45 square, is equals to the other two sides square, right? But now I want to make y the side of the formula. So making y of the formula, that means this guy will come here, I'll be having 45 square. If x come here, we're having minus x square equals to what? Y squared, right? So I can rewrite it by saying y squared is equals to 45 squared. What is 45 squared? 45 squared is giving us 2025. 2025 minus what? X squared, right? So I'll call this equation 1. Similarly, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing for D. So I'm going to write, consider triangle ADC or CAD or ADC, ADC, any of them. This is, let's say a QDC, sorry, QDC. The angle is at C. So let's see how it goes. I'm having this triangle like this direction, and this is coming down straight. It's coming down like this. So the angle here is theta. So the 90. This is 60 minus x. So I'll say this is the point Q, point D, and what? Point C. We'll say here is 30 centimeter. We'll say here is Y. Right? So from here, I can also applying Pythagoras theorem. So we have the hypotenuse square, which is 30 square, is equals to 60 minus x all square plus y square. And if I expand this, I'll be having 30 square. If I bring this here, minus 60 minus x all square, because when it's coming here, it will become minus, is equals to what? Y square. So which I can write as saying y square is equals to 30 square is 900 minus what? 60 minus x, bracket 60 minus x. So this is the expansion of this. So that means I can easily say my y square is equals to 900 minus, open bracket, 60 times 60, that is 3600. I can also say also say 60 times minus s minus 60x minus s times 60 minus 60x minus s times minus x will give you plus x squared. Allahu Akbar. Right? So from here we are moving. Now I can write as saying my y squared is equals to 900 minus, into bracket, 3600 minus 60x minus 60x will give you minus 120x plus what? S square. Right? So from here my y square will be equals to 900, open the bracket, we have minus 3600 minus and minus will give you plus 120x minus and plus will give you minus x squared. So from here From here, y square will give you 900 minus 3600. 900 minus 3600. We're having minus 2700 minus 2700 plus 120x minus what? X squared. Now we've gotten this to be our y square. So you put y square equals to minus 2700 plus 120x minus x squared in what? In equation 1. In equation 1. How is our equation 1? This is our equation 1 here. So we're going to put y squared to represent that guy there. And in doing that, this is what you'll be having. So this is equation 1 here, right? So you put a y square here. What is the y square? Y square giving us minus 2700 plus 120. So from here you put it minus 2700 plus 120 minus 2700 plus 120x. Then we'll have minus x squared. Yes, minus x squared. We have minus x squared. How good? So equals to this guy 25 minus x squared. So from here, if you collect like terms, we'll be having 120x minus x squared. When this guy is coming here, become plus x squared equals to 2025 equals to 2025. This one is coming here plus 2700. So if we let it like terms this way. So the next thing I'll do here is this. Minus s squared equates plus s squared. I'll be left with 120x equals to 225 plus 2700 minus 2025 minus 4725. We're having 4725, right? So my x now will now give me 4725 divided by what? 120, right? Divided by 120. Divided by what? 120. So if you press it, divided by 120, we're having 39.37. So my x here is equals to what? 39.37 meters. Now that means, in this case here now, it says my x is giving us what? So I will redraw. If I redraw here like this, so that I'll be able to substitute in my x. So this is x, which is equals to what? 39.37. This is A, P, B, and this is my y, right? And this is 45 centimeter. I'm redrawing. This is my theta. Are we good? So now the next thing is I want to get my angle that is here. So this is the angle is facing this opposite, and this is what hypotenuse. So I will use the word so. So says that sine theta is equals to what? Opposite, which is 39.37 over what? Hypotenuse is what? 45. This centimeter, don't make that mistake, centimeter. So my sine theta will now be equals to 39.37 divided by 45. Divided by 45, we have 0.875. 0.875. So theta now will now give me sine inverse 0.875. So if you press it, shift, sine inverse will give you 0.875 to give you 61. So my theta here equals to what? 61.04. 0.04 what? Degree. That is my theta there. How good. Also, I can also calculate from my y. I already have x. So I put my x here. So if you put x equals to what? 39.37 in equation what? Equation 1. So we'll be having y squared, this is equation 1 here, is equals to 2025 minus, instead of s squared I'll put what? 39.37 all squared. So my y squared will now give me 2025 minus 39.37. 39.37 square. 39.37 square. We have 1549.997. So my y will now give me square root of, if you put it by 2025 minus that, so we have 475.00. So my y will now give me the square root of that guy. So we're having my y to be 21.79 centimeter. That is my y. Right? So we'll do the same thing for the other guy here, which is this guy. We'll do the same thing for the other guy. This is this guy here. We need to look for what so since we are getting our x now, so we'll redraw. So we're drawing triangle ADC, which is this triangle here, right? We're drawing this, so we'll be having this guy this way. So we'll be having that guy this way. We'll be having it this way. So this will be, we have, this is not A, this is Q. So we have Q, D, C. The angle here is theta. Then our X will be, what we have here, 60 minus X, Abi. So 60 minus X, right? So, but X is equals to what? 39.37. It will be 60 minus 39.37. So we have 60 minus 39.37. That will give you 20.63. This is writing, I'll write 20.63 here, right? And my y is constant. So if y here is 21.79, here also be what? Y will be equals to what? 21.79. Is that taken? So also this is 30. Do you understand this? What I did here is just, this guy here is 60.x. But we know our x now. So I subtract my x from 60 to get this guy here, 20.63, which is now here. So what I will do here also is that I'm moving forward. So I have I want to calculate the angle here. So calculating the angle, I'll be having, this is opposite and this is what hypotenuse, so I'll be having sine theta is equals to what? Opposite, which is 20.63 all over hypotenuse, which is 30. So this will now give me 20.63 divided by 30. That will be 0.688. That's my sine theta, right? So theta will now give me sine inverse of 0.688. So shift sine, shift sine of answer. So we're having theta to be equal to what? 43.44 or 2.45. Let's put it that way. Degree. So we're getting our theta, right? So we're getting all what we need now. So what we have to do now, we have to now redraw. Now, if you input your value here, if you input your value in this diagram here, so let's input our value and see. So from here, we have our y at this point to be equals to, first what we calculated for is this. Our y is what? 21.79 centimeter. So I'll put it, y is 29.71, right, and it's equal to both sides. Then my angle theta here will be this, or better still, my angle theta here is what? The first theta for this one giving us what? 61.04 degree. So I can easily write it here by saying this is equals to 61.04, right? Then my theta 2 here will be giving us 43.45. So I'm going to put it here. This will give me 43.45, right? So that is what we're actually looking for. So now if I now redraw this properly, I'll be having something like this.